I always tell that to guys that come to me. I said, listen, just go get a blood panel. And don't go to a normal doctor because they're not going to test all the stuff. They're just going to do the bare minimum. They're going to tell you that your range is normal, blah, blah, blah. Go to a naturopath or somebody that does an actual full extensive blood panel. Start there. Check your levels. If your testosterone is 400 or lower, you need help. Some guys are in the 200s. Some guys are in the 300s. I started at about 400, and now I walk around at about 1,000 to 1,100 every single day at age 54. Optimal range for my age is 700 to 900. So I'm coming in a little bit above the optimal range because that level works for me. I freaking love it.
Yeah.
I love walking around at about 11, 1,200.
Yeah. I'm alpha.
And believe me, my wife's very happy. You know what I'm talking about here?
I feel it.
But seriously, though, guys, get your levels tested. If you're 400, even 500 or below, 400 below, I'd say is the benchmark.
Yeah.
Get some help, and you will thank me in the end. You actually get lean. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to work out. You don't even have to work out. Testosterone's supposed to be in a male body. But
Absolutely. 100%,
you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, 100%.
But here's the thing: don't do this if you like being a beta male, and if you like having female tendencies with a female level testosterone levels. Don't do this if you enjoy being that.
Yeah, if you don't want to be able to protect your tribe, man, then keep your testosterone suppressed, man. If you don't want to, be a protector of your tribe, your family, you know what I mean? Then yeah, keep being a little biatch.
That's right. Yeah, but if you want to protect your tribe and actually live out to why God put you here, which is to protect and provide, then you make sure your testosterone levels are in check.
Testosterone is king. Nah. Yeah.
All the ladies are tuning out right now. All right, guys, chill out, bro. All right, bro science. All right, let's get down here.
Bro science is legit, though,
It is
bro.
legit. You are right about that. Okay, so we got fasting. So here's my question to you. I'm still trying to maintain and maybe even put on a little bit of muscle here and there.
Well, that's not going to happen.
It's not going to can't happen
Because you said you're trying, bro. You're not
all right.
committed
So
to
I
that.
am.
Right?
I'm
right?
All right.
You know
I am putting on muscle.
I'm working towards,
I'm working towards.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. The question is, if your eating window for your fasting is only 4 hours, because what's the going rate for bodybuilders is taking 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day.
Yeah.
That's our holy grail.
Yeah.
Is that still the case, or is that no longer the case to put on, or let's say keep muscle?
Yeah, to keep muscle, you don't need it because I don't do that.
Okay.
I can't remember. I was just read. Was having a conversation with artificial intelligence about this.
Yeah.
It was significantly lower, maybe a 0.6 grams or 0.5 or point something
per pound of body
actually,
weight.
You know what it was? It broke it down into what they broke it down was needs were way lower. I want to say for a female, it was recommended something as little as like 50 grams.
50 grams protein.
Like something, and like maybe less than 100 or 100 grams for a male.
Really?
Yeah. So
what's your feeling on this? Because we were taught, bro,
yeah, no,
250, 300 grams of protein.
I sat there and I told people that
Yeah,
so
I did too.
Blue in the face, and I could tell you that, my whole thing is for me to get bigger, it's to stay lean and maintain strength, muscle, and mobility, right? And so I'm happy with my muscle size where I'm at, and so I'm kind of like gain-taining, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so I'm gaining in other areas and maintaining my strength and lean body mass. And so, like, for example, yesterday, I told you, I think I started telling you I ate within that 3.5 hour period of time.
3 hours.
Or 3 hours, right? It was
Yeah.
1:30 to 4 or whatever, right?
Yep.
Less. And so I ate 10 eggs, and then I sauteed in a pan, a bunch of cloves of garlic and onions, and that was one meal.
That's about 50, 60 grams of protein.
Yeah, 10 eggs is 60 grams of protein.
Yep.
Right? And then I had another meal, right, where I had a bunch of this Bulgarian high probiotic yogurt.
Yep.
Right? And then I took 2 huge tablespoons of crunchy almond butter.
Okay.
That was, organic,
that
just
sounds good.
a bunch of that in there, right?
Yeah.
Then I took 20 grams of collagen powder. I took 24 grams of this high quality goat whey protein, right?
Yeah.
and then I added 2 packs of stevia, and I added a bunch of cinnamon and a little bit of Himalayan salt, and I stirred that up and made that like into a sludge, right? And essentially, and then I added a little bamboo extract because bamboo extract has silica in it, and then my collagen product contains hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, some cofactors to make collagen work. So this is, I would consider like a beauty bomb sludge where I'm getting good probiotics from the yogurt for gut health. I'm getting slower releasing protein. I'm getting collagen, where there's some argument in the space whether you need collagen protein or just enough protein in daily for it to work. But there are some studies on collagen protein and its benefits. Regardless, I'm getting protein in, I'm getting collagen protein, I'm getting cofactors. I'm getting the bamboo extract with a little bit of silica in there because that helps with a mineral that's lacking in our diet, not in our soils, in our food supply, but that's very important for collagen production. It's like a hidden secret, sleeper of a compound when it comes to that. And
what is the silica?
The silica, bamboo extract, which
I've
is
been reading about this lately.
So, okay. It's funny that, we're getting to a lot of things right now in the same time and place. And so I'm getting good fats from my almond butter, right? And then a little bit of extra protein. So that probably had a good 60. So I was probably, let me just round up to 130 grams of protein in one day.
Which is fine.
And which is plenty. You know what I mean? And then tomorrow, or whatever, like another typical meal might be like 12 ounces or 16 ounces of organic ground turkey, cooked. Slice up an avocado,
for the good fats.
For the good fats, extra good fats. And then, saute some spinach with that. And then, that's another meal with, and again, maybe that sludge. My goal is to do that sludge.
As sludge, you just eat it like sludge?
Yeah, it's like a cake batter. It's a nice little.
Sounds good.
It's a nice little healthy indulgence, bro. I put cinnamon in there, right? Cinnamon is healthy, right? It's good for maintaining blood sugar levels. It has other compounds that are good for the skin. So I'm getting cinnamon. I'm getting good fats. I'm getting probiotics. I'm getting a wide variety of proteins and amino acids. Very low carbohydrate. A little bit of a stevia or monk fruit in there to sweeten it. If I wanted sometimes, or if I have sometimes, a little pinch of vanilla extract to bring out another flavor profile to it. And it's a guilt-free, like I'm going to be shredded. I'm going to stay lean. I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to be younger. It's an anti-aging longevity little beauty bomb.
Wow. We're going to have to put this recipe up, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot going on there. I like it. All right. I want to ask this quick question on the fasting thing. People that are coming in here to Real Deal Wellness, there's a lot of either cancer survivors, a lot of people that actually currently have cancer. First thing I'm telling them is, and I'm going to get back on this again.
Cancer thrives off of glucose, bro, off of sugar, bro.
Right. I tell them fast.
Yeah.
Fast.
And when we're sick, we don't eat, bro. Like, so that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Our body knows it needs
the cancer feeds off sugar.
Yeah, and we know that we need to like give our body a break. It needs to repair and regenerate itself, and so we don't eat when we're sick, man. That's how we your body produces all these things to make it stronger and healthier. Stem cells go up, inflammation goes down. You know what I mean? Like,
automatically when you're fasting.
Yeah, 100% through longer periods of time.
And so
the longer the longer we get in the fast, the more beauty happens, right?
Yep. Yeah.
But the fact that you're doing 24 hours a day, that's a good protocol. But like some people might do fasting is like a religion and a practice, just like fitness is a religion and practice. It's different for everybody. Mine's kind of a sliding scale, right? So it'll be 20 hours, 24 hours, 18 hours. Okay, hey man, I'm going to be social on Saturday. I'm going to go somewhere. I might have an alcoholic beverage. I might have some wine or whiskey or something, right? Or I might just be eating some stuff later than I normally do. So I might push my fast longer,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then start it, because I'm going to eat later and then have to readjust my window, whatever. And then, or it might be like something like, okay, I fasted hardcore for the last, I'm doing good for 3 weeks. This Saturday might be a grazing day for me. I just feel like grazing, right? You feast and you don't feast, right? And so like sometimes I just want to consume a bunch of nutrients, right? Like I want to eat a shit ton of blueberries and raspberries and other shit just to give my body some juice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or
But that's
whatever.
good stuff.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So Sunday, everybody that follows me knows that that's my gluttony day.
Yeah.
I eat everything on Sunday, bro.
Yeah.
One full day of cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, not terrible, but I eat like, I'll go to like Broken Yolk and have the ham and cheese omelet, the pancakes, the freaking the hash browns, the sausage, bro. I tear it up. So now, what I started to do recently is after that gluttony day, Monday I fast for 24 hours. What do you think about that? It's pretty like I go off that and I fast for 24 full hours.
Yeah, but I would caution on the gluttony days.
Yeah.
Like sincerely, I would caution on it, just because, man, we could do a lot of damage in that one day. You know, I've done it, certainly. You understand what I'm saying? And these gluttony days could spiral to like maybe not being as disciplined the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'm fasting on Mondays now.
Yeah, no, and that's great. So you see a lot of people like, oh, it's it's cheat day. You know what I mean? And every weekend is a cheat weekend. But have you really exercised enough discipline with your nutrition and your exercise program to have a cheat day every week, every 5 to 7 days? Do you really deserve that?
Most people, no.
Do you really deserve that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people do not.
Do not. Correct.